I'm going to relay a story before I get to this hot and juicy Motorhead box set. And I will keep brevity in mind. I'll try to keep it short, this story. So, Paul McCartney tickets just went on sale, really, about 15 minutes ago. And they went on sale. And I knew I've gone through this before. I went through this with Madonna tickets a few months ago. And I've gone through this before. I know how Ticketmaster works. So tickets were going on sale. And now you have to log into when it's a big, show like this, like Paul McCartney or Taylor Swift or Madonna or Metallica or something like that. Tickets, they want to make you believe that tickets go really fast. So you log into your account on Ticketmaster, as I did. And then, first of all, then you go into the, I think they call it the virtual lobby or the virtual waiting room. And there's no time, it's not like it opens 30 minutes before tickets go on sale or 50 minutes. When I kept refreshing and refreshing like an idiot. And the virtual lobby opened up at around 12 or 13 minutes before tickets were going to go on sale. And now what I don't know is if the time you get in the lobby, then you go, when the tickets go on sale at the top of the hour, you get moved into the virtual line. Now, I don't know if waiting in the virtual lobby, if you get in there 30 seconds before tickets go on sale, or if you get in there as soon as the virtual lobby, I feel stupid saying this, virtual. If you get in there right when it opens, 12, 13 minutes before, I don't know if that makes a difference. But, and I was getting tickets for me and Lily and my friend Nash. And I told Lily, I said, if I don't have tickets in the first 5 minutes, there's no way I'm getting tickets. And for sure, I knew, and I know there will be a second, possibly third show at it. He's playing at Photo Sol in Mexico, where Taylor Swift just played 4 nights. And you think if Taylor Swift played 4 nights, Paul McCartney, he was in the Quarrymen, for God's sakes. You think Paul McCartney of the Quarrymen would be able to play at least 3 nights? So, so I said to Lily, if these tickets are gone in the first, if I don't get a ticket in the first 5 minutes, it's not going to happen. So, so then the top of the hour comes after I've been in the lobby for 12 or 13 minutes, and immediately, as soon as tickets went on sale, I was number 14,339 in line. It says that's how many people are ahead of me, which I'm sure is crap. I think Ticketmaster just does this to create a, not that Paul McCartney needs, any tricks to sell tickets or anything, but I think Ticketmaster does this to justify, to create, people go, oh my God, it's sold out. What am I going to do? Oh my God. Oh, wow, they added a second show. Wow, that saved me. Now I can get it. When Ticketmaster and the promoters and, everybody knows all along they were going to announce a second show. So I waited a minute, 2 minutes, and then I was like, 12,000 in line and 11,642 in line. And then I kind of walked away and I was doing things around the house. And then at 2:11, a little pop-up window came out from Ticketmaster and said something like, please be advised that due to extreme demand, there are very few tickets available. And by the time you get to the front of the line, there are maybe no tickets available. And not that I had any hope at that point anyway. So that was it. So I struck out on Paul McCartney tickets. I went through this with Madonna for like 4 times. They had to announce 5 shows before I could get tickets to the 5th show. And I'm sure they're going to do this with Paul McCartney. It was great for me because today, as I'm recording this, today it's Saturday. I don't know when I'll put this video up, but when I'm recording this is on a Saturday and I'm not working tonight. I finished work at 12 o'clock. Tickets were on sale at 2 o'clock. And so now when tickets go on sale again for the second show, maybe the third show, it's going to be on Monday. I hope it's not this Monday because it wouldn't be that soon. I'll be hiking. I don't know, but and ticket prices for Paul McCartney. Jesus Christ, the most expensive ticket price, 34,000 pesos, Mexican pesos. Now, if you don't know how much it is, I don't know how much it is in your currency. You can Google that or go to XE and figure it out. But in US dollars, because maybe some people, I know a lot of people from the US, not a lot of people watch these videos, but a lot of you are from the US. This is right around $2,000 US. And you might say, oh, well, yeah, Metallica was $2,000. Or, these other big acts are $2,000, which they're not that much. Keep in mind, $2,000 in the US, if you pay $2,000 to go to a concert, you're an asshole. if you pay $2,000 US to go to a concert in Mexico, you're probably a drug lord because there's not too many people. You have to consider the cost of living and the value of money here. There are very, very, very few people who have 2,000 US dollars or 34,000 pesos, and even fewer who would be willing to pay for it. I know there are some. I guess it's a lot of international people will be coming to that. I think the cheapest tickets were around 40 bucks US, somewhere around there, which that's what I was going to get. I think the next price up was maybe around 60, somewhere around there. So I struck out on Paul McCartney, as I was kind of expecting to, and only wasted about 11 minutes, which it's no big deal, but I knew that was going to happen. So Ticketmaster is creating this false demand, and they're going to announce by massive demand a second show has been added. I just stumbled, I'm not sure why. A second show has been added, and so now everybody is going to be freaking out. And the great thing is, this is November 14th, this concert. It was just announced last week, 2 weeks ago. I like that these concerts are just 3 months in advance. Maybe when you get to Paul McCartney's age, they can't plan 2 years in advance like Metallica did. So that's my little Paul McCartney Ticketmaster crap story. Now to the real deal, to Motorhead. This is a box set it's called Everything Louder Forever. Everything with Motorhead is everything louder than everything else. And they had a DVD called Everything Louder Around the World, something like that, I think. I know, but this is it's a box set. It's a vinyl box set. I guess there were several editions of it. I got the deluxe box set. Now it was a very, very, very reasonable price. It was, I think, 1,100 pesos, which is around $58, $59 US for a 4 record set. There was also a 2 record set, and I think also a 2 CD set. This one was obviously the biggest one. It's I guess around 80 songs, something like that. I'll see when I open this up. And I guess this came out a year, maybe 2 years ago, maybe. And I remembered at the time, but I wasn't into records like I am now, and didn't really care about it. Now I did the Rat box set, the Atlantic years, a month ago or whenever that was, and I talked about box sets that. I haven't bought too many box sets in my life. I bought the Rat one recently, this Motorhead one. I bought the Kiss box set in 2000 or 2001, whenever that came out. I bought the Aerosmith Pandora's box set, not sure why. The Led Zeppelin box set. I hated Led Zeppelin at the time, but my friend gave it to me for almost nothing. And I don't know if it qualifies as a real box set, but Motorhead had a box set, 4 CD box set called Protect the Innocent in the earlier mid-90s that I also bought. I think that's it. And there's really no point in buying box sets. Box sets come in different, like this Motorhead box set. It's essentially a greatest hits. There's nothing unreleased on this, nothing new, nothing that nobody's heard before. So I don't know why I bought it. It's just, who can resist the lure of a nice, shiny, beautiful box set? That's why I got it. And because it was a fair price. Now, it could be like the Rat, and I'm pointing over here because that's where it is. I'm looking at here. The Rat, the Atlantic Years box set, was just a collection of their 5 classic studio albums. And then a lot of box sets are, maybe a mix, like the Kiss box set was a mix of kind of a greatest hits, some unreleased stuff. But really, I have no reason to do this. To buy this. But I thought, it's a decent price. And I'm still in vinyl mode. I feel like I'm on fumes. I'm coming to the end, I think, famous last words of my vinyl days. And I don't think I'm going to go through this track. I know I'm not going to go through this track by track. As I said, it's about 80 songs, 4 records. No, I guess about 40 songs. I got that wrong. I did the math wrong. I guess about 10 songs per record. And so that fast math will tell you 4 times 10 is about 40, somewhere around there. Not going to go through it track by track for a couple of reasons. One, it's just too many, and I don't feel like going through that many. 2, I'm not that familiar with a lot of these songs. The more modern era of Motorhead. Not really familiar with them. And also, there are still some Motorhead records that I do want to go through more in depth. So I don't want to, I'll just kind of gloss over it. This is more like showing the box set, but I will talk about it a little bit. From what I saw, the track listing, I just kind of briefly scanned it. It covers all eras. It seemed like there was no more than 2 or 3 songs from any one album. And as far as I know, every album was is represented on this box set. I'll see if I can go through. I doubt that I know the names of all the songs to correspond. The last 4 or 5 Motorhead records, the modern ones, I wasn't too familiar with. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I can do. Maybe I can as I go through it, I will, instead of going track by track, I'll look at them and decide my favorite side out of the 8 sides of the record. I'll see which one collectively, which songs I like the best, and maybe which one I like the least. That's the best I can offer you. And I guess I can open this now. And now normally now this is I'm back to the true unboxings, Mike Pratt. I just got this yesterday, and typically, as I've said before, a lot of these records I get them, and they sit here for a month or 6 weeks before I get to the point where I feel like talking about them. But I did feel like talking about this right away because it's Motorhead, and I love Motorhead. And again, it's a nice, shiny, juicy box set, and I'm anxious to see what it looks like. So I will open it up now. I'm going to guess that it's the Motorhead box set. This one I didn't open because it was in a. I can feel that it's heavier than a typical record. And it's in this giant box. Again, Amazon is so weird. Sometimes they send them in these thin mailers. Most commonly, they send them in these. These are still quite big, and then occasionally they just send it in an envelope with no padding whatsoever. So I just got this yesterday, and I will open it up right now. Look at so much wasted space. Amazon, come on. I'm not now that it's open, it doesn't feel that heavy. It doesn't feel like 4 records. I was going to say, I'm not like one of these hippies, but it is a waste. Now there's no. Oh, okay, it is here. So that's a good sign. So it does say everything louder forever, the very best of Motorhead, and it's in my favorite words over here. Frustration-free packaging. Doesn't feel as heavy as 4 records. Don't know. All right, I'm excited about this new Motorhead product. All right. Oh, very nice looking. Very, very nice indeed. So it's not so it doesn't come in an actual box like the Rat one did. It's just like a giant, really thick gatefold. That's fine, I guess. Easier to take care of and easier maybe to store. Very nice. You know what? I don't really love the cover. When I saw this, isn't it just like hammered, the black background with the gold war pig, and there's the back. And there's a nice hype sticker. The hype sticker says, the very best of Motorhead. The definitive collection of their loudest songs ever includes Ace of Spades, duh, Killed by Death, Overkill, I'm So Bad, Baby I Don't Care, The Game, and many more. Quadruple LP. And for some reason there's 4 stars. I'm not sure what that is supposed to represent. Just looking at this is obviously meant to resemble an amplifier. It says, warning, Motorhead can seriously damage your neighbor's hearing. Oh, and then it has it in different languages. I'll try to read the different languages. Attention, this is French. Motorhead peut sérieusement ruiner l'ouïe de vos bocines. I don't know. And then in Spanish, hopefully I can do a little bit better in Spanish. Attention, Motorhead puede dañar. Hard to read this, very small print. Motorhead puede dañar seriamente el oído, not audio, oído de tu vecino. And then in German, Achtung. It sounds serious already. They sound angry. Achtung. Motorhead kann das genau dennes nach beim Schwerwiegand Scheindingen. I don't know. I don't do so well with German or the other languages. English, for that matter, I sometimes don't do very well with. But there it is. Now since this does have a hype sticker, I have to go take a picture, and I'm going to come right back. All right, time to open it up. This is going to be an easy one to open because it's got a nice big slit there, right there. And I'll see what's inside. I'm not sure. Hopefully something good, other than the music. Got to be careful here. I guess this is going to be I don't know, I've never seen a 4-record set oh, very nice packaging. This is really, really nice. Oh, I like it a lot. It's for whatever this is worth. The kind of border around here is glossy, and then the black is matte, and the Motorhead logo. Oh, it's embossed too. The Motorhead logo and the War Pig is also glossy. Really, really nice. Very, very pro. Oh, I like it a lot. And I guess what you do with box sets is you open it up and you ooh and ah at it, and then you put it away and you never listen to it. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, so it is now it is a regular, just one gatefold. It's not like a triple gatefold like Iron Maiden was a triple. So it's just a double like this, and then they put it's apparently 2 records on each side. And what's this? So this is like a road case, obviously. I'm not sure why. We got No Class, Deaf Forever, Born to Lose, Live to Win, Born to Kick Your Ass. That's a lyric from We Are Motorhead. Filthy Underpants, Filthy PHIL. What else? What else is on here? And again, really nice, really, really good looking. Oh, Out to Lunch? Why did they put a reference to Out to Lunch there? Is Out to Lunch even on here? Maybe not. And I think neither is Deaf Forever. All right, very nice looking. And let's see the records. I'll take 2 of them out at a time. Oh, now hold on. It seems, oof. Oh, this folds out. All right, well, let me, what's the best way to do this? I'll do it like this. I'll take the records out. It seems that this is really, really well done. So this folds, wow, into a quad. No, wow, look at this. My God. Wow, amazing. I'm not going to do anything with this. It's not like I'm going to frame it or hang it on my wall or anything. But at least for now in this video, I can say it looks really cool. There's Murder 1, and there it is all unfolded. Incredible packaging. Very, very well done. Bravo, Motorhead, or Todd Singer, or the Singer Entertainment Group, or whatever. What label was this on? I'm not sure. BMG, I don't know. And here's the other, I don't know, gatefold. It's got a set list, or a couple of set lists here. One from, looks like this is a modern one. It looks like this is from, don't know, into the 2000s for sure. And then this one, these are both set lists from the 2000s based on the songs I see. Oh, very cool. So this is the actual album cover. So it's actually kind of, it's not like a stiff record cover. It's quite flexible. All right, so let me see the records. So there's that was the last incarnation of Motorhead, obviously. Phil, Lemmy, and Mickey. This is the second to last. Phil, Lemmy, and Mickey, and Wurzel. And let's see the record. All right, so just it's got that on one side and that on the other side. I guess they're all the same. The next one, there's the classic lineup. Filthy, Eddie, and Lemmy. And the previous lineup, except with, where's Filthy? Filthy, when Filthy briefly came back for 2 records, came back for Rock and Roll, and 1916, after he left a few years earlier, and then Mickey D came back later. I guess the record is going to be the same. Yeah, same thing. All right, so that's disc 1 and disc 2. There's some some liner notes, thank you and everything. I guess my friend Vic is on here. My friend Vic from here in Mexico, he worked with Motorhead for quite a few years, I think. And there's the track listing and all the credits and everything. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29, 36, 42 songs on it. 42 there. And then the fourth record, this is called a collage, I do believe. So I do speak French, as it turns out. There's a collage of a bunch of photos and a collage of their studio albums. Did they have 24s? They did count On Parole. They put On Parole in the release. This is chronological, going from the first album, Overkill, Bomber. They put On Parole. I would have put On Parole here. I know it was not released first, but it was recorded first. So yeah, 6x4, 24. Can I remember them in order? Let me see. We got, well, according to this, it'll be Motorhead, the first record, Overkill, Bomber, then I guess On Parole, Ace of Spades. I'm not sure if I'm touching them correctly. What came after Ace of Spades? Iron Fist. Another Perfect Day, I guess. I'm not sure where they're. Another Perfect Day, Orgasmatron, Rock and Roll. Not sure where I am now. What came after Rock and Roll? Was 1916 after Rock and Roll? Rock and Roll was 87, 1916 was 90 or 91. I feel like there was something in between. Anyway, so I think then, let's say 1916, the horrendous March or Die came next. Then Bastards, they redeemed themselves with Bastards. After Bastards was Snakebite Love. No, Bastards, Overnight Sensation, Snakebite Love, Sacrifice, We Are Motorhead, Hammered. Is that right? Yeah, I think We Are Motorhead, Hammered, Inferno. This is where it gets tough. Kiss of Death, Motorizer, The World Is Yours, Aftershock, and Bad Magic. Did I get them all right? Oh, and they put Undercover too. I don't think they should have included that. That was a, maybe they just did it for aesthetic purposes. That was a cover album, and Motorhead covers are really hit or miss. Mostly miss, unfortunately. I think I did get them right. Yeah, I did get them right. So there it is. All right, now let me put this back or put it down. Now, to go through this, as I said, I won't go through it. I'll read the tracks, and it is a pretty good. It's very all-encompassing, very comprehensive. So side A is Overkill, which is from Overkill. We Are Motorhead, from We Are Motorhead. Snaggletooth, which is from No Remorse, one of the new tracks at the time. Rocket was on Another Perfect Day. Orgasmatron. Side B of the first record, Brotherhood of Man. Not sure what record that's on, a more modern one, obviously. And The Name of Tragedy was on Inferno. I'm sure it was on Inferno. Bomber, the title track. Sacrifice, another title track. The Thousand Names of God was on The World Is Yours, maybe. Record 2, side A, record 2. Love for Sale was on Snakebite Love. Killed by Death was on No Remorse, same as Snaggletooth. I'm So Bad, Baby, I Don't Care was on 1916. That might be my favorite Motorhead out of all of them. Not on this record, but in their catalog. Oh, I'm So Bad, Baby, I Don't Care. Smiling Like a Killer, not sure about that one. A more modern one for sure. Sharpshooter, Sharpshooter, Sharpshooter. Oh, that was on Bomber. Queen of the Damned was on Aftershock. Keys to the Kingdom, not sure about that. That's a modern one. Cradle to the Grave was a B-side from Rock and Roll of Eat the Rich, maybe. Lost Johnny, nice inclusion there. Lost Johnny, amazing song from the first Motorhead record. I think that was on Parole originally. I'm not sure which version of this is. I hope it's the Motorhead version, not the On Parole version. The Game, It's Time to Play the Game. Never really liked that song. That was from Hammered, I think. Ace of Spades, title track, Burner. That was the first song on Bastards. Stone Dead Forever. Top contender for my favorite Motorhead song from Bomber. Bad Woman. Oh, Bad Woman is excellent. Is Bad Woman the one I'm thinking of that was on Bastards also? I'm not sure. Just Because You Got the Power, that was also on the B-side of Eat the Rich, I think. Didn't really like those two B-sides, Just Because You Got the Power and Cradle to the Grave. Stay Out of Jail is on We Are Motorhead. No Class from Motorhead. I Am from Overkill. I Am the Sword from Bastards. The Chase is Better Than the Catch from Ace of Spades. The last record, God Save the Queen. That was from We Are Motorhead. R-A-M-O-N-E-S, 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 Ramones. That was from originally on 1916. They re-recorded it, which I like the re-recording much better. I think it was like a bonus track on Kiss of Death. Iron Fist, the title track. Rock Out is on Motorizer, I think. Rock Out with Your Cock Out. That's an excellent song. As far as modern day Motorhead goes, Rock Out is excellent. Dirty Love, that's a nice inclusion too. That was a duet with Girl School. That's a good one. Shine, classic Motorhead song, one of my favorites also. Overnight Sensation, and Shine, of course, is from Another Perfect Day. Overnight Sensation, title track. Motorhead always had title tracks, no? What didn't they have a title track for? I'm not sure. On Your Feet or On Your Knees, that was on Bastards. It seems that's about 4 songs from Bastards. I Ain't No Nice Guy. Was that on Bastards also? Or, no, that was the one with Ozzy, right? I Ain't No Nice Guy. March or Die sucked. That album sucked. I'm not sure what album that Ozzy song is on. Sucker. That's a modern one. Not sure it's on. Not sure which one it's on. 1916. Maybe the most different Motorhead song. 1916. Title track again. Choking on Your Screams. Another later era. I'm not sure what album that's on. And the last song. I said this before about I'm So Bad, Baby I Don't Care. Baby I Don't Care. Motorhead. They're eponymous. Is that how you say it? Song Motorhead. The song by the band Motorhead on the album Motorhead. Not sure which version it is of this. It could be from On Parole, Motorhead, or No Sleep Till Hammersmith. But in any case, Motorhead is the final track. It doesn't say that any of these are live, so I'm going to assume there's nothing from No Sleep Till Hammersmith. Now, after having read all those, my favorite side out of the 8 sides, it could be side A, the very first record, first side. Overkill, We Are Motorhead, that's another top song. Snaggletooth, Rocket and Orgasmatron. Yeah, B, no. C is pretty good. Not a favorite though. D, I don't really like D too much except for Lost Johnny. It's okay. I like all of them, but compared to the other sides. Side E, Ace of Spades, Stone Dead Forever, that's a good one. G has Iron Fist, Rock Out, Ramones, Shine. G is good too. I would go with A or G. I'm going to go with A. Aren't you so excited that I made a decision? So yeah, side A, Overkill, We Are Motorhead, Snaggletooth, Rock and Orgasmatron. Let's go with my least favorite. I guess yeah, probably side D, Queen of the Damned. That's the one that has that kind of a buzzy bass sound. Queen of the Damned. Keys to the Kingdom, don't even know it. Cradle to the Grave, not that good. Lost Johnny, I love Lost Johnny in the game. Didn't really like that. So side A is my favorite. Side D is my least favorite. So there it is. So not quite a box set. I thought it was a box set. I don't care. But really, let me show this one more time. Really, I guess the more I unfold it, the worse condition it's going to get. But look at that. Really nice. And this is very thick, heavy. And I don't know if the camera's picking up. It's quite glossy too. Amazing packaging. I love it. This is really cool. And amazing the price. As I said it was like 1,100 pesos. I think it's around $60 US for this beauty. And there, if you want to see the spine, there it is. So that's it. Everything louder forever. The very best of Motorhead. And yes, I know Motorhead has countless, like Queen. I just saw Queen, I think a week, 2-3 weeks ago, released another compilation album. We all know Kiss has many. I guess, God, it seems Metallica doesn't. Metallica doesn't have any. But yeah, I know Motorhead has many compilations. This, I'm sure, will be the last one I buy. I'm not sure if this is the most comprehensive one. Well, it is comprehensive. I'm not sure if it will be the fan favorite, but nonetheless, it is very cool. So that's all for Motorhead. Everything louder forever. See ya.